What's up? It's your boy BAK. We here with Fish on the radar with MNML. Anywhere that I step, I'm feeling like VIP. Hop out, eyes on me. 223, bitch, I see his face when he bleed. No brother gon' do it for free. He ain't no flex whenever we come. Don't do no text, not like the bum. On the back of my head, but they ain't got no fun. Speaking on red, finna call up the done. I just got me some drink.
Yes, sir, baby. It's Game P, Mr. On the Radar Radio. Welcome back to another episode of Fits on the Radar. Shout out to MNML. Shout out my MNML family. BAK JC in the building. Forward Texas in the building. First of all, welcome, my guy. Pleasure to have you here today. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, one of the quickest rising stars out of Texas right now, you definitely got to go check out his music. Definitely got to tap in. But, you know, shout out to my MNML family. They brought us a whole bunch of drip here today for you to wear at OTR. But I got a question. So, like, being from Fort Worth, Texas, right? Like, what can people normally see with, like, what's type of your style coming from the South, coming from Texas? Like, what can people see you normally wearing back home?
Really wear basic shit like sweats, cap slides, some other shit. Like, if I'm trying to put something on, I just throw on some jeans, designer shirt, designer shoes, some shit.
Well, I was about to say, now that you're, like, your career is leveling up and the music is getting bigger, the shows is getting bigger, like, you got more money to buy clothes, like, what do you feel like you really want to be putting on now?
I don't know. I still wear the same shit for the rest of the time. Like, the only time I don't, like, just get icy if I, like, in the crib or something. But I don't really go out like that. So.
Mostly like a homebody. Well, I mean, like, MNML got you right to go outside today to do OTR, right? So kind of like, well, I want you to peruse, look at the clothes, see what you like. We're going to put a fit together. We're going to talk a little bit more, then we're going to go to OTR and do freestyle. Right?
Got me some drink with a brand new double coat, spit it out in the backseat. Slung the cover, that bitch is a free. Jim in the wood, trying to leave him deceased. I be taking these drugs, you can call me a fiend. On the back of my cousin and flat the whole scene. I ain't tripping about shit, not a bitch, not a thing. We ain't going for nothing, ain't no copy, please. She fucking on me and my brother, but saying she love me on this bitch line. We just got to drop it, hey, I tell bro them, we spinning that nine. Don't want your love, I just fucking decline. Ain't too tough and get hit with that iron. Don't want to bow how the fuck niggas high.
So, you know what's crazy, bro? Like, basically, we're on the radar. We began like an influx of people, of artists from Texas, specifically like Fort Worth, Dallas. Like, I feel like there's like an incredible scene right now that's really coming up, and like that's really like what's going to be like next up. What do you feel like makes you and the music coming out of Fort Worth different, and like making people not just from like the Texas area of the South, but making like people from like New York, like someone like myself or somebody from Chicago, like really tune in and tap in with your sound?
I mean, I could talk about I talk about different shit than people do like in my city. Like, it's just, I don't know. They be on like one subject or some shit, but I can like switch it up.
Is that how you always been?
Yeah, I didn't even start off rapping like how I rap now. I started off with like auto-tune and shit.
Is that why? Because before we started rolling the cameras, you said that you had watched Huncho's On the Radar, right? Was the music you were making kind of like when you first started more in line with kind of like the style that Huncho has?
Yeah, kind of. It was on some like tech type so fake like back.
Also like some SoundCloud.
Yeah.
What do you feel? What was like the change? Like what was kind of like? Why did you change your style to what it is now? It's out of away from the Sofago type of Huncho type of sound.
People just kept saying that like my record voice more.
Okay.
I use too much auto-tune and some shit.
Seemed to work out, right? Well, it's cool because, you know, obviously you recently got signed to 10K. Congratulations. What led up to you being signed to 10K? Like, obviously, like, Reach was, like, a defining factor in, like, the beginning of your career now, right? It was a huge moment. But what kind of led from, like, Reach to you getting signed to 10K when you were 10K at the time? Like, how did that, what's the timeline of events on that?
Actually, shout out to the LPG. That's how I met my manager, Chris. I went to his bio. I seen, had the same manager and shit. I had hit him up. I seen Rick going up and shit. I just like putting in work, getting me in studios, find me all that shit.
Is that how you and Murder first met too?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, we met through him. The manager.
Because obviously you guys have a song out right now, but how much is there more music with you and FBG Murder in the tub, or?
Now we gonna make something for sure.
Okay, word. Are there any other like artists out of Texas that you're kind of a fan of right now that like you hope that like, you know, obviously still early on in your career, but that you hope that you'll get to meet, work with, kind of get to have that same level of connection that you have with Murder? And what you're a fan of? Or even outside of Texas too.
I fuck with Yabo.
Yabo, okay.
Fat Mac, probably, you know Fat Mac.
Yep. He's from Dallas, right?
Nah, he's from the same place, like Alabama.
Okay.
Texas. I don't know. My favorite artist from like from ATL.
Like who?
Like fucking Until Baby, Rap Baby.
Black Baby.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I be listening. I'm more on the auto tune side.
Right. You listen to the music that you don't typically make yourself.
Yeah.
Word. All right. Well, look. So what do we have coming up? Like, you know what I'm saying? What are the plans for the last half of this year? Like, what are you kind of cooking up? What are you working on? What do people expect from you?
I'm working on an EP right now called Meet the Read. I'm gonna have a Read 2 on there. I think I'm working on that tonight.
Okay, so you got Read 2 coming up. Five.
If you keep going hard, it might be a Read 3, Read 4, Read 5.
Right. And then also, obviously, after this, we're gonna go shoot your On the Radar. Obviously, you know, us talking about some of your favorite On the Radars before we started filming. What do you hope that people take away from this video?
Well, am I on the radar?
Yeah, you're on the radar. Do you hope it go viral? Like, what do you hope that people? What are your hopes for it?
Yeah, I do hope it can go viral, of course. Hopefully, it become a trend. It's gonna be some funny shit, like another sample.
All right, well, I'm excited, man. Well, look, I appreciate you coming here today. Shout out my family over at MNML. Make sure you go check out the freestyle out now. Make sure you go tap in, go show them some love, go show them some support. Love Street Sports, we can try right. Until next time, Fits on the Radar. We out. Bye. Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio freestyles powered by MNML. BAKJ in the building. I'm gonna step out. He gonna step in. All right.
Look, shit, look, bullshit. My